Mom fights for her life in hospital, unaware of the terrible thing that's happened to her children. Unfortunately, there are some families who live their lives in fear and anxiety, even though everyone should be entitled to a safe home. Even if they do everything they can, they have no safety net and no help. For one family, the lack of adequate help would cause life to end in tragedy. 35-year-old mom of 5 Michelle had repeatedly told the authorities that she and the children did not feel secure in their home in Greater Manchester, Britain. But no one would help her. Now Michelle is in a coma, unaware that 4 of her children are dead. Michelle's been unsafe in that property for months and months, and the police was aware of this, and the social services was aware of this, the council was aware of this, and I'm sorry to say this, but they've let her down, and my sister and her kids would have had a chance of survival if they did their job properly, Michelle's sister Claire Pearson told The Sun. Now Michelle is in a coma, and if she wakes up she'll be met with the devastating news that 4 of her children are no longer alive. Mike Pearson, the children's grandfather, explains that Michelle begged to be moved to a safe house just a week before the tragedy. But the local social services didn't think it was unsafe for the family to stay in their home. Early on the morning of December 11 this year, Michelle and the children's home burst into flames. But it was no ordinary fire that started the catastrophe, it was an arson attack. 15-year-old Demi died in the house, 8-year-old Brandon and 7-year-old Lacey died in an ambulance on the way to the hospital. Little Leah, just 3 years old, died in the hospital just days after the fire. Michelle is still in a coma and her family is dreading the moment when they will have to tell her what happened to her children. 3 people aged 20-25 are charged with murder. Michelle's brother, Matt Pearson, has started a GoFundMe page to raise money for the children's funeral. Outside the house you can see flowers and candles from neighbors and family mourning the tragic event that took place. Now the family hopes that Michelle will recover, and say they will do their best to get through this terrible tragedy. There are no words for this. 4 innocent children have died, and even if the perpetrators are punished, it will never bring the children back. Share this article with your friends on Facebook if you also think that everyone should be more aware of the warning signs so that innocent children don't suffer.